video of a day in the life of driving a Mad Max car in the COVID-19 era. So car to my buddy because I had a Mad Max car named Charlotte to take out there. You've seen my videos if you follow me. And I got this car a while ago, a long time ago, for parts from Sacramento Police Department through public surplus, and went to an auction site I used to go through to get cars to fix up and sell. And oddly enough, this car that I got from there was just, it was a good running car. There wasn't really a whole bunch mechanically wrong with it, so I was going to take the body from Charlotte, because Charlotte's not the most reliable car for the real world. And that's fine, because the event I go to is just a big post-apocalyptic party in the desert, just taking advantage of the example of what life could be if a Mad Max movie really happened. And so I already had a good car for the event that looked cool and fit the bill. But then I thought, well, gosh, how neat would it be to be able to drive a Mad Max car to a Mad Max event? You know, on the California highways through the California desert, and show up there in your car, in costume, or in character, as you say, for a big cosplay event. And you know, just kind of really live it a little bit more on the way there and the way back. And but things came up, life came up. I wasn't finishing what I wanted to do with the car. And my buddy that goes with me, you know, he's like, oh, it'd be cool to have a car to go and have two cars out there. And he brought a golf cart, a quad, and he brings a big toy hauler. At times, and you know, I was like, this guy helps out. He builds a lot of the stuff that I think of. I have the ideas, and he makes them happen. And I was like, well, you know, I'll just give him the car. He can build his own car, and he did pretty much everything you see here that isn't an original part of the car. Like on the hood there, that's the mufflers from this car that he just took them apart, cut them up. It's actually total, it's like one muffler. But you know, he made the gun, he was just saying I gave him some materials, and a lot of it we made and built from basically scrap and junk and parts, and we find out when we're going to shoot or when we're at the junkyard, literally doing the things you would do. Come on, kitty. Shit. Damn, dude. So, pedestrians, really? I didn't hit him, by the way. He made it. But, glad I got good brakes. That's the advantage of building a police car into anything. When it's all said and done, you still have the cop shocks, the cop brakes, the cop suspension, the cop motor, but this one still has catalytic converters, unlike the Blues Brothers mobile. And the ABS brakes don't work because I've got the wrong size tires front and rear. But long story short, I gave him the car, he built it the way he liked it, and then we took it out to the event, and you know, we got a little bit of flack because it's too new to be of the era that Mad Max was. Mad Max was in the 70s, and this my other Mad Max car is in 1968, which is the perfect time for a car to be worn out enough by the time the apocalypse actually happens in the movies to be the scavenged scrap to use to make something to try and live with. And so this car kind of got some flack. And then my car wasn't that reliable. It would overheat, or the battery would get overwhelmed, because my other Mad Max car is basically still completely stock. It was never an actual police car to begin with, so it didn't have the upgraded cooling system and electrical system, and just it didn't. It just, you know, it's basically a driving prop. So when it comes down to it, it doesn't fit the bill for what I've always wanted to do, which is have a street legal, daily drivable Mad Max car that could travel all the way out to the event under its own power. And so when we went to the event, this ended up being the tow truck and the push vehicle for my car. And he just decided, you know what, I'm going to build something unique that's mine, that's really mine altogether. Because I told him, I said, well, you know, I'll trade you Charlotte for Vixen, which is what this car's named, and then you'll have your own car. And he goes, yeah, but I didn't build that car, because literally Charlotte has been in 13 races in an event that's called Night of Destruction at Paris Auto Speedway, in an autocross type demo cross race. So it's literally got authentic damage. Not even authentic damage, it's true to life war damage from crashing into other cars and stuff. And that, you know, I can understand that. He's like, I want something that's my own, that I designed, that I built, and I made. So he looked around and I looked around, and collectively we were able to get a hold of a Bronco, an older Bronco, like an OJ Bronco, but I think a little older than they would, yeah, older than what OJ was driving in his low speed police chase. But it was a drip rail Bronco, which is actually one of the more popular of the Ford full-size vehicles, and it fits the bill. And he basically did more to it than what's been done to this. So he gave me this car back, and he built his Bronco Ominous. I have Vixen, and I'm actually driving it every day as my commuter in this pandemic. So it's my properly prepper vehicle. So it's weird, but that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm definitely not going to, you know, give away any donuts for hand sanitizer, because I've already got plenty of that. And but anyways, that's it. And here's a friend I'm hanging out with usually, so say hi and goodbye. And I'll make another video a little later. I just thought you guys might want to see a little vlog in the day in the life of driving a Mad Max car in the real apocalypse.